Good afternoon or good evening, everyone. How are you? I'm going to be sharing with you a delicious fall recipe for Fall Foods Friday, a collab with the Moss Family TV. This is so fun and I'm so thankful to be able to participate in it. So today we're going to make a spiced pumpkin latte. Oh, so good. I love everything pumpkin and it is delicious. So let's go ahead and get into it. Thank you guys so much for stopping by my channel. It means so much to me and I hope you're doing well. This recipe calls for making 2 cups, 2 servings. I'm only going to make 1, so I am dividing the recipe in half, sort of. So first you want to get you a good heavy bottom pot and get it turned on medium high. And we are going to add 3/4 a cup. Now this is for 1 serving. I'll leave the recipe below. If you want to make more than 1, then of course you'll just double, triple everything. I'm going to add 3/4 a cup of milk. I'm using oat milk. You can use any of your favorite milk. And then I'm going to add, a recipe calls for 1/4 a cup of pumpkin butter. I'm using this that I get from my local Amish. If you can't get pumpkin butter, there is a recipe below where you can make your own. So for 2 servings, it calls for 1/4 a cup of pumpkin butter. I'm using a little bit less than 1/4 a cup. I love pumpkin butter. So I'm not quite half a 1/4 a cup, like, you know, 1/8 of a cup, but, you know, it's kind of, I'm eyeballing it. And then we're just gonna add a 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. And then we're gonna bring this up into a simmer. Okay, I've got my pumpkin butter and my vanilla. I'm going to start mixing this, and we want to bring this up to a good simmer, okay? You want it steaming hot. It shouldn't take very long at all with this small amount. Okay, as you can see there, we are good and steamy and hot and bubbling. So I'm going to turn off my burner. And then you're going to need a cup of coffee. So you can go ahead and brew you some fresh hot cup of coffee. I guess I should have told you in the beginning, go ahead and make you a cup of coffee. I've got my milk and pumpkin butter and vanilla mixture poured into a little mug. And then here I've got some good strong black coffee. So now you want to froth up your milk mixture. You can use a fork or an electric mixer, or I have one of these battery powered milk frother that I just got off of Amazon. It was less than $10 and this thing is pretty amazing. For coffees, lattes, I like to make chai tea a lot and mix up, you know, some oat milk and add a little more pumpkin spice to it. Now we're going to go ahead and get this frothing. And it might take just a few minutes, so whatever you're using, fork or electric mixer, if you're using an electric mixer, be very careful because this is hot. So once I get this frothed up, I will be back. This won't get real frothy, you know, because I'm using oat milk, but if you're using whole milk, or it said you can use coconut milk. I don't know what I think about that. Coconut milk in my coffee, I'm not sure about that. But anyways, I'm going to get this mixed up. And then once we get our milk mixture frothed up, we're going to add it to our hot coffee. Okay, so I got that as frothy as it's going to get. And here's my coffee. So here's some options. You know, you can make homemade whipped cream or you can buy some whipped cream. I think the recipe calls for making, you know, just get you some whipped cream and mixing it with a little imitation maple flavor here. I just had that on hand. I imagine if you don't have that on hand that you can use a little bit of maple syrup. I don't see why not. And then you can top it with some pumpkin spice, cinnamon. So now let's add our frothy mixture to our hot coffee. And hopefully not spilling it everywhere. It smells so good, you guys. I also thought of this idea, some marshmallow cream. You know, it happens to be dairy free. I wonder if that would be good. You know, like marshmallow cream with pumpkin pie. I think I'm gonna put that on there. Oh, you could put marshmallows too, I bet. instead of this non-dairy, instead of this whipped cream, because this has like a really strong coconut flavor, even though it says, I'm not even in the frame. I could use this, but this has a really strong coconut flavor, even though it says almond milk. And then down here at the bottom, it says almond and coconut. So I don't think I want that in my coffee. And I can't make homemade whipped cream, you know, because I'm dairy free. So I think I'm gonna use some of this marshmallow cream. And I think I might just pour a little bit of that maple flavoring in it. Or if you like your coffee really sweet, and this isn't sweet enough, you can put some maple syrup in it. So let me go ahead and get it dolled up. So I snuck and took a taste of it. It's really, really good, you guys. It's not real sweet. I probably had more than what the recipe called for in coffee, and mine's really strong. So if you wanted to sweeten up, you can do that. So I think I might top mine with a little bit of maple syrup instead of the maple flavor. So I'm gonna put a dollop of marshmallow cream. So I've got my dollop of marshmallow cream. I'm gonna top mine with a little bit of maple syrup. Just for added sweetness and of course the maple flavor instead of using the maple flavoring. Then you can top with sprinkles, ground cinnamon, or pumpkin spice. So I think I'm going for the pumpkin spice. I'm gonna just take it over the top because I love it. Look at that, you guys. Woo, it's heavy. Doesn't it look delicious? Let's give it a taste, shall we? I changed my mind and I decided I wanted some sprinkles. Oh. Cheers! You guys enjoyed this delicious little take on a fall recipe. It was super easy. It took less than like, I don't know, 5 minutes. I think while you're brewing your coffee, you could have the mixture on your stove ready to go. So cheers. I don't normally drink coffee, but I'm just gonna have a little sip. So good, you guys. It's perfect enough with the pumpkin butter. Honestly, I love pumpkin butter so much, I probably would have put more in it because I love everything pumpkin and pumpkin spice. This is really, really delicious, guys. I hope you guys make this. If you do, send me a picture on Instagram. Let me know what you think. Thank you guys so much for watching. See you next time.